This is ABC 7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. We begin with breaking news in South Sarasota County.
Sarasota County Fire Department confirming that a private helicopter has crashed. It happened just within the last 45 minutes in a heavily wooded area of the Lemon Bay Preserve, which is south of the Venice Regional Airport. The sheriff's office believes that helicopter took off from Venice and says that the two people on board are not believed to have suffered any life-threatening injuries.
We do have a crew headed to the scene, and we will keep you updated on this story as we learn more details. Now to news of more development on the Suncoast.
Yeah, this time in downtown Sarasota, East Main Street is about to go through a major redevelopment project, specifically Main Plaza, which includes the Hollywood 20 movie theater and a parking lot across the street. We have an aerial view looking at the two parcels of land in question from high above Fruitville Road, looking toward the intersection of Main Street and US 301.
ABC 7's Ray Collins is joining us live from downtown Sarasota with more details. Ray.
Haley and Scott, last month developers bought an entire city block behind me all the way to 301 for $18.5 million. We're hearing more now about their plans, as well as a separate project just beyond 301. It's perhaps the most talked about redevelopment right now in downtown Sarasota. The plan by three young entrepreneurs to redo this massive 8.5-acre main plaza that includes the Hollywood 20 theaters.
We've heard from the public and we've heard from some development partners.
We caught up with two of the guys behind it, David Chesler and Eric Baird. Chesler says they're dividing this project into three phases. The first involves improving the retail scene along Main.
Right now, when you walk by Main Street, you don't even know there's a mall there. So for us, I think opening it up and making it more visible for the public to know what that really is and creating some high-end retail space out there would be very attractive.
Phase 2 involves the Hollywood 20, which Chesler told us in the past could mean scaling it back a bit. And Phase 3 involves a possible high-rise on the north end of the property.
Well, I think we're going to start to take proposals from architects over the next few weeks, and I think over the next several months you'll start to see some development work actually happen.
This end of Main has seen its share of change, from World of Beer to the Wing House. And now the county is taking proposals for another high-profile piece of real estate on the other side of 301. This parking lot is for sale, and the county has received two proposals from developers that could make it look like this or like this.
It's fantastic. What's happening is we're making Main Street longer.
Commercial real estate broker Jag Graywall says it's easy to see the east end of Main is taking off.
There's just more people with more reasons to go to that end of Main Street.
And Chesler says the timing couldn't be better to hear about a high-end development across the street from their project.
Development of downtown is a good thing for our project. You know, we have 8.5 acres on the front entrance of opening for Main Street, and I think there's a lot of development going on, and that end of Main Street really needs development to go on over there. So high-end retail, hotels, the more attractions, I think the better for all of us down there.
So we should start seeing some action early next year as far as the progress at these two sites. And just to clarify, it's 8.5 acres all the way down the city block here from Lynx down to 301. But it doesn't go all the way north to Fruitville like you might think it does. There's actually a dividing line halfway down the block. So it doesn't go all the way to Fruitville, about halfway in that direction. Back to you now in the studio.
All right, Ray Collins live in Sarasota, and there are more changes for the Sarasota area. SRQ Holdings LLC sold a vacant building along North Tamiami Trail. That's just north of Myrtle Street. The deal is worth about $380,000. The owners are expected to revitalize that property before eventually leasing it.
The south end of US 41 in Bradenton will soon be a little safer for bicycle riders and pedestrians. The Florida Department of Transportation started a $1.6 million project on 41 earlier this year. Traffic signals were upgraded and new pedestrian refuge islands were added to safely get people across the busy road. Starting in January, a stretch of the south end of 41 will be improved as well. The current sidewalk stops suddenly or are completely broken up. The next phase of this project will repair and improve those areas.
Palmetto will soon break ground on a project to replace the battered seawall along Riverside Park West. The Riverside seawall was deemed a threat to public safety earlier this year. Sarasota-based Reef Innovations came up with a revolutionary design that would protect the new seawall and attract wildlife to the shoreline. The terrace-like structures will be placed in front of the new wall, half in the water where plants and animals can live, and then half out of the water for people to stand and sit on. The CEO of Reef Innovation says their concept is already attracting some worldwide interest.
I thought it was really a great idea because there's thousands of miles of seawalls in this country, and it's all a missed opportunity where we could be doing a lot more for our marine life.
According to Palmetto Mayor Shirley Groover Bryant, the seawall will be the first of $10 million worth of improvements to the Riverside Park area.
I think it's a great idea. It's a win-win for both situations.
And even have LED lights in the water to sort of light it up at night and make it look like an aquarium.
And like they said, it'll be an attraction for people to come check that out.
I love it.
Pretty cool. Well, now it's time to check on our weather, and we do have some changes in store, Bob.
Yeah, but right now, temperature is still very warm at this hour, 75 degrees after a high today, 84 at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. We have just a few clouds around. The Venice now, some clear skies, and 75. Still warm, 76 in Punta Gorda at this hour. Overall, we have a frontal system now, a cold front, a very weak one at that now, stretching across parts of Alabama, Mississippi, all the way down into Louisiana tonight. This front is going to slowly move our way throughout the day on Wednesday, eventually arriving on Thursday, bringing with it a chance for some showers. So we'll start to get some rain back into the picture, especially on Thursday. Right now, there are a few showers well down to our south, but a real nice day today with lots of sunshine and a few clouds occasionally. Concern may be some fog developing late tonight, and tomorrow morning we'll have the complete details on your forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Legislation has once again been filed at the state capitol that would make texting while driving a primary offense in Florida. Currently, a driver must first be pulled over for another traffic violation before law enforcement can write that person a citation for texting. Only 1,800 people across the state received a ticket for texting while driving last year. Similar bills in past years have stalled in the committee process without ever being heard. Sponsors are hopeful that this year legislative leadership will allow the bills to get to a vote.
Well, it's been exactly 60 years since one of the most influential moments in U.S. history.
Coming up next, how the impact of Rosa Parks' act of civil disobedience is still felt today.
It's the ultimate Altima grand opening giveaway from Nissan of Venice. Register to win a new 2016 Nissan Altima today. Plus, save on new 2015 Nissan Sentras from $139 a month. Visit us 24/7 at nissanofvenice.com. Dial ** Nissan from your mobile phone for Nissan of Venice.
What does it mean when New South Window says Factory Direct?
It means we have a factory.
It means we eliminate the middleman.
It means you get an award-winning, energy-efficient window at factory direct pricing.
Plus, New South windows are made in Florida.
Fort Florida Home.
By Florida workers. Because we know Florida weather.
Right now, buy 2 windows, get the 3rd free, plus our lifetime warranty. New South Window. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. Call now.
Batteries Plus bulbs keep stacks of batteries for cars, cell phones, watches, plus light bulbs for lamps, can lights, and appliances right on hand. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus bulbs. Trust the plus. Visit Batteries Plus bulbs today. Need a longer lasting bulb? Batteries Plus bulbs has a huge selection of LEDs starting at just $2.99. Batteries Plus bulbs. Trust the plus.
The all-new Fiat 500X crossover. With 70 standard and available safety features, including options like blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, lane sense lane departure warning, and all-wheel drive. The capability you need now comes with the style and personality you want.
More style, more personality, all for less. Go to Sunset Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hi, I'm Scott Bush, CEO of Suncoast Blood Bank and a 12-gallon donor. Crisis struck close to home in my family last year when my 5-year-old nephew, Evan, was diagnosed with cancer. Evan needed the life-saving gift of platelets. You can save lives by donating platelets. You never know when someone you love might need this precious gift.
To find a Suncoast Donor Center or Bloodmobile near you, call 1-866-97-BLOOD or visit scbb.org. Live here, give here, stays here.
It's the ultimate Altima grand opening giveaway from Nissan of Venice. Register to win a new 2016 Nissan Altima today. Drive a new 2015 Nissan Altima from $189 a month or a 2015 Nissan Rogue for $179 a month. Shop 24/7 at nissanofvenice.com. Dial ** Nissan from your mobile phone for Nissan of Venice.
60 years ago today, Rosa Parks took a stand that sparked the civil rights movement.
Parks refused to give up her bus seat to a white man and was arrested. It resulted in the Montgomery bus boycott. And as ABC 7's Bobeth Yates reports tonight, Parks' sacrifice continues to inspire many today. Bobeth?
Well, from black to white, from young to old, it's a story we've all heard. Parks saying, no, you can't have my seat. But the story is, for some, the story is more than just a story. Actually, they remember it like it was yesterday.
But she started it all, and out of her came Martin Luther King.
The she being referred to is Rosa Parks. Manatee County NAACP member Lou Murray was a longtime friend of Parks and heard the details of that day 60 years ago straight from her mouth.
It was a day where she was really just at a point where she was just tired of it, and she was willing to do whatever she had to do. It's one of those days where you say, well, I don't care what happened, I'm tired of this. I'm not going to go in the back of the bus.
Rosa Parks refused to move from her seat on bus 2857. It was a time when blacks were only allowed in the back of the bus, and they only sat down if a white person didn't want the seat. But Murray says that was just the beginning, because back then, minorities endured a lot of other disturbing things.
The thing I remember the most was that my mother had to go to the bathroom in the woods. We couldn't stay in the hotels. We had to sleep in the cars. And the thing that hurt me the most was to watch my mother have to go to the bathroom in the woods like an animal.
Murray says back then it wasn't uncommon for blacks to be discriminated against. In fact, it wasn't until Rosa Parks stood her ground that the fight for equal rights became a movement.
It was the beginning of the civil rights movement. Change had to come. And Rosa Parks, and Martin Luther King, those who was willing to give their lives, motivated us to get involved.
And 60 years later, the struggle and sacrifice for equal treatment isn't lost on the younger generation.
Rosa Parks did what was right because the blacks wouldn't have the equality as other races today.
Rosa Parks, what she did was a good thing, but I appreciate it.
Rosa Parks fought for our lives so we can have the rights to go anywhere we want to.
Now, there were several events throughout the country commemorating the day. Even President Obama came out thanking Rosa Parks for her sacrifice. Back to you.
Thank you, Bobeth. I love that those young kids still today really know the impact of that story. So,
they have
and what
to,
she did.
Right?
Yeah, it's great.
We'll be right back with your forecast.
Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
This is a special health alert for seniors suffering with joint pain. If you have Medicare insurance, you may qualify for high-quality support braces at little or no cost.
I'm thrilled with my knee braces.
Now, there is a simple and proven solution for seniors to get out of pain with state-of-the-art support braces.
I barely feel any pain at all.
Braces for your knees and back, as well as your shoulders and ankles, too.
I'm so happy with the quality of these braces.
Call now, and you could qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost.
I can play ball again, and it doesn't hurt.
And because of my Medicare coverage, it costs me next to nothing.
So call now.
And because I have this red, white, and blue Medicare card, my braces have cost me just about nothing.
It's true. You may get a knee, back, shoulder, and ankle brace at little or no cost.
They qualified me for 2 knee braces and a back brace.
If you have knee or back pain, give them a call. They can help.
1-800-476-8967. 1-800-476-8967.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, the season of sharing lasts all year. Buying a new Subaru means you'll have more time to share with your new vehicle. Choosing a Subaru could even mean more time to share with the ones you love. And the Subaru Forester shares more accumulated awards than any other small SUV on the road. Lease a new Subaru Forester for as little as $224 a month during the Subaru Share the Love event. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
When the going gets tough, they get tougher.
I came here to play. I'm going to go for it.
This week on Millionaire.
Tonight at 7:30 on ABC 7.
Well, Bob, it's warm today, but we do have a few changes coming.
Yeah, a few changes. They're not big, though.
Yeah.
You know, we're not looking for that big cold front to move on through and cool us down where we normally would be. 84 degrees, though, today, nearly a record high. We're starting off December the same way we ended November. On a warm note, Anna Maria webcam, the sun going down on Anna Maria earlier, showing a few clouds around. Not many, but just a few clouds around. Looks to be a pretty good evening tonight, and we'll see generally fair skies over the weekend. Had a chance to witness something that doesn't happen very often, and that is a hole-in-one. That's right, I witnessed it. This was Don Gershio on number 9 at Waterleaf from 148 yards away. He hit the ball, bounced a couple times, went right into the hole. I yelled and screamed, hey, it's in the hole, but he didn't get a chance to see it until he walked up on it, and sure enough, it was in there. Congratulations, Don Gershio. A great shot there. I told him I was going to put it on top of him. I missed it by a foot, just a foot short. That would have been interesting, wouldn't it? Anyway, interesting shot here. Venice, Kathleen Brunt getting a nice shot of this sun setting this evening with the Pelicans flying on by. And Siesta Key, Fred Seeger, another gorgeous shot there. And you can spot the station tonight, the International Space Station, that is, if you have some skies clear, and it'll be happening in just about an hour from now. It'll move from the west-southwest to the west, and it'll only be about 40 degrees up in the sky. If you see something over the Gulf of Mexico moving for about a minute only, it's 7:24 to 7:25. It's a short window of opportunity there to see the International Space Station. Some showers to the north, some showers to the southeast. Skies generally partly cloudy to mostly fair up and down the coast. A few showers down near Lake Okeechobee. Those are weakening now and pushing on. We have a few clouds at the airport. Dew point is at 70. That's high. Humidity at 84%. The pressure actually now starting to rise a little bit, 2995. There it is, 84 degrees. Our normal high at 76. The record 88 set in 1991. We should be at this number. Looks like on Thursday as the front gets close to us, but it's not going to be around all that long. The cool temperatures will be here, and notice I said cool for just about a day and a half. No rainfall officially, and December is typically a very dry month. Lows tonight, mid-60s. Inglewood, you'll be right around 67 degrees. Rotunda, 69. Mayaca City, 66. Lakewood Ranch, a couple degrees warmer, and 71 at Longboat Key. 70, Anna Maria, under mostly fair to partly cloudy skies. There could be some problems with fog forming, though, especially just around sunrise tomorrow. It could be rather thick in some areas. It should burn off rather quickly. The winds will be relatively light, and so we're not looking at a very windy day on Wednesday, but the winds will really start to pick up on Friday and Saturday. Well, future clouds and precipitation showing the fog around tomorrow morning. Not much rain. Rain chance tomorrow only at about 30%. Rain chances will pick up a bit on Thursday at 50% as the front comes down, kind of pulls up stationary. Chance for a few showers on Thursday morning and even into Thursday afternoon. Most of the activity to the south and east of us, however. Snowfall and coverage of snow on the ground right now over much of the northwest United States, and that's where the colder air has been. The real cold air hasn't made its way down here very often so far this fall. 53 in Buffalo now, 41 in Chicago. It's 35 in Salt Lake City, Boise at 16. And 51 now in Dallas, 62 in Atlanta. Well, here's the forecast for boaters tomorrow. Rather smooth out there. Seas running less than 2 feet. Winds will be out of the east, northeast, and water temperature now at 74 degrees. Tides upcoming for Sarasota Bay, 10:59 for a low tide tonight and a high tide at 6:35 tomorrow evening. Partly cloudy, some fog late, low of 68 tomorrow. Look for some morning fog, and then we'll stick with some clouds hanging around now and again. Still be a warm day, 82 degrees. The extended forecast does call for a good chance for at least scattered showers and an isolated thunderstorm, and then the front kind of fades away, but close enough to us to bring us some clouds through the weekend, at least on Saturday. It will be breezy too, and high temperatures bounce back up above average Monday before the next cold front arrives. Scott?
All right, Bob, thank you. Goliath the gator is back at the Myakka Pines Golf Course in Englewood. The large gator has been spotted several times at the course, wandering the greens, even once eating a large turtle. But it was his adventure Saturday that has everyone's attention. Goliath going head-to-head with another alligator. One golfer says she was playing through when she noticed Goliath emerging from the water with his sights set on the smaller gator nearby. Despite Goliath's size, another golfer tells us he moved fast.
We kind of take them for granted, their presence around here, but when you see how fast they are capable of moving, yeah, that was a little eye-opener.
As for who won, well, of course, it was Goliath. He's bigger. The smaller alligator smartly ran off. The golfers who witnessed the fight say this will not scare them away from playing on the course again another day.
Well, they are pretty brave, but those are some great photos she got. Wow.
Still ahead, a young girl almost loses her life and then comes back determined to make the world a better place for those around her.
Meet tonight's amazing Suncoast woman. That's next.
This week, the Great Made in America Christmas is back.
Is there anything made in America on the list this year?
On the hunt for your one gift that will deliver joy and American jobs.
World News Tonight.
Viewers to the rescue. Are you in on World News Tonight with David Muir?
Mom needed more care than we could provide, so we called Granny Nannies. She now has around-the-clock caregivers, and we have peace of mind. Thanks to them, she's where she belongs, at home.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
Call right now to get your free Senior Care Compass ebook. Find out about the 5 best-kept secrets on financing senior care and assisted living.
Call now, 800-290-0352. 800-290-0352.
I'm Ed Kalin. Welcome to Kalin's Furniture.
Welcome to Kalin's Furniture. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with today.
Hi, welcome to Kalin's Furniture.
Hi, welcome to Kalin's Furniture.
Stop by Kalin's Furniture today for great customer service and high-quality home furnishings at affordable prices.
Hi, welcome to Kalin's Furniture.
Our family is proud to have been serving Sarasota for over 65 years.
Your dreams, your style, our focus.
Now get the new Ford you want with no hassle and no negotiating necessary. It's the Friends and Neighbors pricing event at Sarasota Ford. Shop over 500 new Fords on-site or online, and the one low price you see is the price you pay. 16 Ford Fusion SE, just $17,995 or $189 a month. A new F-150 Super Crew XLT from $28,795. Plus, buy new Fords and don't pay a thing till spring. Think of it as an inside deal from your friends at Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. Visit SarasotaFord.com.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
At Granny Nannies, we provide your loved ones with the care they deserve, compassionate and experienced help right where you need it most, at home. Visit us at GrannyNannies.com.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Each week we share with you the story of an amazing Suncoast woman.
And each is special in her own way. ABC 7's Linda Carson joins us now with one of the youngest honorees. Linda.
Well, usually it's older people who become our role models, but today we feature a young teen who's become an inspiration to those around her. Ever since she faced a close call with death, this young girl has thrown herself into helping others. Kenyon Cushman is the joy of her mother's life.
She was my 4th pregnancy and the only one that worked. So she was already a miracle to me.
Kenyon was a curious, happy child. Mother and daughter did everything together. But when Kenyon was 11, a routine exam rocked their world.
My doctor heard kind of a little heart murmur and she said it's probably nothing, but it's good to check it out. So we drove to St. Pete at the All Children's Hospital and I had some MRIs and stuff taken and they found a hole in my heart.
She had to have open heart surgery. Even though she was just a kid, Kenyon realized the seriousness of the surgery.
She said, "Mom, I know I'm going to die." And she just was telling me how much she loved me because she knew she was not going to wake up.
Suzette was having none of that.
I said, "You can't die."
And she was like shaking me.
I was like, "You can't die. It's you and me. You are my one and only. You cannot die."
And she didn't. Kenyon came through the surgery with flying colors, was out of the hospital in 3 days, and within 3 more days was pursuing her hobby at a cosplay convention.
Cosplay is like elaborate costumes for fictional characters.
Kenyon loves the designing, making, and wearing of these costumes and creating fictional scenes with other cosplayers. And she plans to make a career in this field someday. She says since the surgery, she doesn't sweat the little things.
There's kids with like cancer and life-threatening things that kids are dying because of these things. And it's just things like gossip and what he said about her, what she said about him. It's just, and at the end of it, it never matters.
And her mom says now she's become sort of a crusader, always defending the underdog. Kenyon agrees she has changed since her surgery.
I feel like I'm giving people more chances.
And her mother is determined to give Kenyon the chance to be the best she can be.
I know she's here for something. She's here for a reason. It's my job to keep her safe so that she can do it.
Kenyon is very active in preventing bullying and helping teens who deal with depression. She says she is determined to use her second chance at life to make a difference. Really smart young girl.
Yes, and a big personality.
Oh,
really
yes.
Helps everyone
I
around
can see her on the big stage someday. Yes.
Thank you, and have a great night.